When you speak with a potential client about working with them on their project, might be a new website, like a brand identity, a new logo, or some content writing or something like that, there are really three things to consider. First of all, people will come to you with a problem. They need a new website. But quite often, I've found, they will start to prescribe a solution to you on that first call. So they won't actually articulate their problem, or they may just outline it. But then they will start talking about how they would solve it. So, we need a new website, and the homepage has to have X, Y, and Z on it. And, we've seen like these sliders on some websites, some nice photography there, and we kind of like all this. Your job as a creative provider who has experience, skills, knowledge, and a lot of value to give in this space is to really stop them in their tracks at this point and go back to the problem. So it's to go back to that problem and say, okay, I hear what you're saying here, and those are all good ideas, but I would like to just get a bit more clarity on the problem that we're trying to solve here. And that's when they start talking more about their business functions and their business problems. So, we're not generating enough leads, we don't get enough traffic, the website's not making any sales or something like that. That's the kind of business problem. So we've got the solution that they bring to you, or part solution that they try to articulate, part problem that they try to articulate, that you need to stop them in their tracks and begin to add some form to. But there's another level to this, a deeper level, that really separates those providers that form great relationships and partnerships with their clients and charge significantly more money and have better results. And that is the real problem. So there's the business problem. The website isn't really fulfilling its role. It's more of a cost. It's not bringing in enough leads, etc. But the real problem is, how does that make you as a business owner feel? What is the impact that is having, not just on your business, but on you? Like, you invest time, money, effort, energy into this thing, whether it's a brand identity or an entire content marketing strategy or a new website. You invest a lot of emotional energy into that. And if it's not meeting any particular goal, then that's probably going to be making that person feel like they're not worthy of being in business. Maybe they're embarrassed by their website or the kind of front that they put out to the world. And, that's going to really impact their morale and their motivation, those intrinsic motivations on a daily basis. It's going to harm them. And that can have an even greater detrimental effect, because it will stop them from developing. It will stop them from actually being able to put their business and their message out there into the world. So, as service providers, the superficial aspect is the work that we do, right? The visual, creative, design work that we do. It is literally superficial, but the impact that it can have, if you really drill into the psyche and the intrinsic motivators behind the work, that's really where the real work is for us in this sector, in this design creative space. And if you can tap into that and really bring out a sense of inspiration within your clients to make them see what is actually possible for them if they invested in good quality work that you can bring to the table, that can really change things around for them. So the next time you get on a discovery call with a client, don't get enrolled into the solution and start talking about superficial stuff. Talk about the problem and the business problem that is being brought to you, but then also go deeper and spend some time with the person. Spend some time with the impact that this problem is having on them, because that's where the real work is, and that's where the real impact that you can have in that conversation can be found.